Right guys, so this is open time race session at 10 PM last night. I'm racing with 9 other inexperienced drivers, something I don't usually do just because I come to try and get lap times, or if I come to race with members, we just come for a bit of fun and we race for trophies, whatever. This is just a style lap, sorry there might be a bit of wind noise for some reason. I know Teamsport regulations is they'll always do the yellow flag, back to the green flag and then to a red flag. So for the first two laps, I'm expecting that, which is why I'm not really racing efficiently. The most important part about this is just trying to get heat into my tyres. I'm starting car 22. 22 hasn't been raced for 2 hours prior to me sitting in it right now, so as you can imagine it was 3 degrees, my tyres were cold, and I just had no grip. Here for example, like, you can hear it squealing. Always in the wooden part of the track it's like this, even on a hot day. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. But anyways, this is just my warm-up lap, so I'd say it. Usually after the first person crosses the finish line, which is there, this lap is where the yellow flag will come out. So yeah, I think that first lap, the warm-up lap, was probably just a mere 60-second lap or so. Here's the yellow flag, which I expected. I'm trying not to go so slow just because I've just had a full lap where I've tried to put a bit of heat in the tyres, so I'm carrying, I'd probably say, more speed than I should be, just because I don't want my tyres to cool down. Anyways, I come up the ramp here, I skid a bit, a little bit of heat never goes to waste. I can see this marshal here is heading for his little number plate. I don't really think I'm going too fast, to be honest with you, but he holds up the sign saying slow down, so yeah, I slow down. Again, don't think I'm going that fast, but you know, the rest of the pack, it does become obvious that they're going a lot slower than what I was doing, so maybe that's why. Anyways, I'm expecting the red flag right about now, which, yeah, there you go. It always goes green for about 5-10 seconds and then straight to a red. So once this red flag finishes, the race will be underway. And then we go back to amber, so all the heat that I've tried to push in my tyres has now left my tyres, and we're back to green. This chicane through here, you can see I had no traction at all. This section here was a lot better for grip, but I was really struggling this session on that specific chicane. Anyways, here we go. This will be the first 59, maybe 59.6 if I can remember correctly. Just gotta take it slow. That part of the track, like the last 10 seconds there, is probably my best part of the track, the time where I gain on people. This wooden bit up top is very grip dependent. You can hear my tyres, they're going absolutely nuts. I've got literally no grip, so everything I'm doing here, I'm trying to just sling the car around for better exits, and that's what you can do, especially when it's cool. So if we're moving on to lap 2, here I kind of clip the apex, which I don't really like doing there. It does bump a few thousandths of seconds off, not much, but it's noticeable in your lap times. Apart from that, I'm pretty sure this was a cleanish lap. Like, that corner's perfect. I always sling my back end out there so I get a better exit into this. I don't like to go more than halfway over the track on that corner, just because it keeps my speed up and it keeps the grip there. Due to my car being very slippy, I was actually lifting a lot going up the up ramp there, just so I didn't get penalised with the acceleration up the ramp. And now you can see that I'm kind of getting a little bit of grip. Again, this is the fast part of the track here. You're probably touching 42 mile an hour after the downslope. So I move on to lap 3. I hit that apex, possibly, well, it's probably the best you can do it. And that corner was pretty good as well. I could have been a bit closer to the barriers on that straight, but I wasn't. I lose a bit of traction there, unfortunately. That caused me a few thousandths a second. Again, look how narrow I am there. I'm bang in the middle of the track. I'm not going wide. A lot of people go too wide there. It leaves you open for undercuts, especially if you're racing. I punish a lot of people there. That's one of the rare overtaking opportunities you can have on this track. I pretty much nailed this hairpin every single time I go around, and these 2 corners here, I'm probably doing it the best I can. I can already see that the people behind me are a lot slower than me. Obviously, like I said, they're inexperienced, but I'm catching them up ever so slowly. Again, hit the apex well. This chicane, through this chicane, I had no grip. I had grip here, and that was it. I was gaining all my time back just on this one straight. Yeah, that corner was a bit tricky for me in this car. It was down to the grip, and the grip only. I was pretty consistent through this bit, as you can probably see. I could have been a bit closer there, and I could have gone a bit longer there without lifting off. I turned that corner too quickly, prematurely, should we say. This top bit is very similar. Every lap I race on this top bit, I rarely do anything wrong there. It's a very strong part of my racing ability. The times I'd say I do wrong here is sometimes this apex. I clipped it there. And then this, I just get no grip here. But if I get a good lap where I've done that hit that apex, gone through the chicane with full grip, I've gone through here, hugging walls, it's pretty much fine. Yeah, coming through the straight, again, I could have been a bit more clinical, you know, getting close to the barriers. I'd say that is probably the only part of the track where I can go from a 0.3 or 4 second gap to the person in front and completely close that gap. You'll find when you're racing this track, some karts are generally faster in a straight line. So here I can be tailgating someone, and as soon as they go down this ramp, I'll lose the entire advantage that I gained. It all depends on weight class. I'm a lightweight, but there is people who are super lightweights, I would say. Again, that traction on that corner is absolutely killing me this race. There's nothing I could do about it. I was trying to adapt by lifting. I never brake there, I only lift. I was just getting the lifting timings a little bit wrong, just causing me to lose quite a bit of time, I guess. Maybe even 0.5 seconds. At the end of this race, I only come off with a 59.3. But right now, I catch up to traffic. And I'm not sure if I said, but these guys that I'm racing with, they're all guys, but very respectable drivers. You can see that I'm not pressuring them, I'm not nudging them just because I hate to be the dark karter. But you will see that they're not stubborn. They will let the faster racer just pass with ease. I tried to punish this guy here, but I'm not sure because I've all just followed him. I'm not entirely sure that his racing lines are all there, but this is quite a defensive racing line, but he might not know that. But I do get past him just when I go underneath, I believe. So just being patient at this point. I'm having fun. See, I try and undercut him here, and then I go around the outside. I try to push it inside, but I see the gap closes, so I let off it. But then he slows down, and he lets me pass, so fair play to him. Back to racing. I hit this corner pretty well. If I didn't get slowed down slightly in the lap, then this probably would have been my fastest lap of this session. Everything I do from that up ramp to the finish line now is pretty much perfect. I believe I'm sitting on a mid 59 at this point. My next lap's the fastest, I'm pretty sure. So my 59.3 comes out. Pretty sure it's this lap. Yeah, I did clip that apex considerably, but this corner here, there's where I gained my time. Like, I didn't lose that much grip at all. It's a very weird, I almost say it's a bipolar corner. You either get the grip or you don't, there's no in between. Here, I get pretty good grip. I can see that I'm catching up to these two pretty fast. I got a bit wide there, I'm not sure why. Maybe my focus was on the two people in front of me. Again, I hit this up ramp pretty well, probably the best you can take it under the grip circumstances. I am catching these races up. I believe I'm 4 seconds a lap quicker, maybe 5 seconds a lap quicker. This is the first race of the two. So I sneak this lap in, and I'm pretty sure this is the 59.3 lap. It's the only lap I had with a bit of traction and stuff. Again, I'm not sure what I'm doing tonight there. I seem to be getting a lot of oversteer then understeer, and it just not making sense. Maybe my left tyre was slightly over tyre pressure or something. Couldn't really work it out when I was driving. I do catch up to these two on this lap, but as you can see when I do, they are pretty respectable races. I don't bully them out the way. A lot of people find it a challenge. If I'm coming up behind them, they will do anything they can to stop me from passing, as if they're racing for trophies and whatnot. But if they slow me down, they're always slowing themselves down, so they probably knew that. We're all going for lap times at this point. But yeah, I'm up to these two now, and I'm pretty sure the race ends here. The flag goes to yellow. Oh no, I undercut him. No, maybe I've got another lap then. I see this guy messes up here, so I go for the switchback, and I take the switchback very cleanly. That was probably one of the best moves and the best overtaking opportunities you have there. I clipped that sidewall, maybe because I was just concentrating on thanking the guy for not defending. And yeah, the rest of this first race is me just pretty much catching up to the back markers, which always makes the racing a little bit fun. I hate to race on my own. It becomes very boring. It makes me tired faster. If I've got someone in front of me, I'm more motivated to do better and catch up. I know it's a weird one, but anyways, there's probably 1 or 2 laps left in this race. So I think I catch this back marker up. Yeah, I catch these two up, maybe this lap or next lap. The lap after that I'm pretty sure is the last lap, but I don't even bother to try and get past them, just because I know the end of the race is coming. What people don't understand is when you're racing the open time race sessions, like, if someone's clearly faster than you, like, I will do it. If I know a member is in a better car than me in general, or they're just faster on the day, then I'm not going to hold them up. I'll just let them pass. I don't even care if we're racing for trophies. Racing's just fun for me as a hobby. I don't do it professionally. I've just come to this track since 2014. So yeah, catching up to these two now. I'm not sure if it's this lap it finishes or the next lap, but it's I definitely end up behind these two. You can see that these are all struggling with grip as well. The karts that we went out in was sat in the pit lane just whilst the members event was ongoing, so they had a cooldown period for a good 2 hours, where these karts have been stone cold. The tyres had absolutely no heat in them, and you can probably see I'm trying to go for a switchback here, but I just get a poor exit. Yeah, I'm not pressurising the racer in front of me. I'm taking my time, being patient. There's no need to bullet your way past someone like this, or 2 people. At the end of the day, I'm still not going to do a good lap time, so why do I need to make it pass right now? My overtaking opportunities would have been on this next lap, but as you can see, the marshal's waiting there, and there's the end of the race. So yeah, that's the first race over. That's a 59.3, I believe. The next race is much faster, and the drivers do get a lot faster. I spoke to one guy at the end of the sessions in the fuel bar, and yeah, I could see that they all got faster in the second session. Like, when it comes down to inexperience, the first session in general is like a learning curve for most people. You will always improve by a few seconds on your next session, just because you get a bit more confidence.